3, 2, 1. Talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Talk to me.
Okay.
'Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Nighttime show. Those good old nighttime show. Let me ask Rudy where he's at. Where you is. The thing with the nighttime shows is I'm getting older. I'll be 50 soon. And I get tired earlier. And I get drunk faster. We got to get back to doing morning shows. But it's the last of the nighttime show week we're doing because DJ LG was traveling back from the whole Atlanta, and he just got home not long ago. There's Rudy J. LG, when did you get home, dude? Like not long ago, right?
I thought he got home tomorrow.
20 minutes ago?
Yeah. Pull that
Dang.
mic
For
down
whatever
a little bit, Rudy.
For whatever reason, I thought it was Saturday.
Nah.
I did too. Well, I'm glad you're home tonight because that means you got all day to go check out some of the stuff at the auto show. Had a good time out there today. Real good time. Shout out. I was lucky enough to get invited to the media day portion, which y'all could have gone, but you guys were working. They had a bunch of media stiffs, although I don't, and then me come in and get a tour of the 2024 San Antonio Auto and Truck Show that commenced today at 2 o'clock. It's going to go on all day tomorrow till 9 o'clock. Who'd you see?
I saw your boy Ernie.
Yeah, saw Ernie. Yeah,
Did you see him?
Yeah.
How's Ernie doing?
He's doing great, man. He's kicking ass doing that Facebook show where he has people in the car and he interviews them and stuff. I told him he needed to go get this guy named Clint Westwood, which we're going to try to get first, though. I met a guy called, don't let the name fool you. He's puro Mexicano, but his name's Clint Westwood. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll have to ask him how he got that name. And he's puro Mexicano, Southsider. You know, he has the old school lowrider garb on, got the hat, the old school hat with the band, and got the badass, big shirt button down with the cool, and tatted arms,
Yeah.
And he and a bunch of guys called the 210 Hard Hitters. All right. They probably have the coolest, most popular, probably the biggest too, most participated in lowrider group in all of San Antonio, Texas. Our lowrider culture is still a big thing down on the south side. And I'm like, dude, we want to come video y'all. So I went up to Clint. I'm like, dude, can you come on the show at some point? He's like, yeah, for sure, anytime. Big fan, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool, I want to come down and see the cars. He's like, no problem. Because I don't know if whoever follows me on Twitter or Instagram, you will see that I posted some lowriders earlier today, one of which had El Chapo on the headlights.
I saw that.
And on the trunk of that car, it had El Chapo holding an AK-47 with two chicas flanked to his right and his left.
Hey, life's a risk, carnal.
Look.
Yeah, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Sunday.
We all love gangster culture because we're not in it.
Like, we're not glorifying it. We're just having fun with it.
we love gangsters, whether they're Italian,
yep,
Mexican,
Yep.
BMF, the Black Mafia family, Big Meech, welcome home, Big Meech.
Wait a minute. Big Meech, that's Black Mafia? Is he home?
Black Mafia, he's home.
That's a real dude?
Yeah, Big Meech is a real dude. He's home.
Big Meech, Larry Hoover. That's a real thing.
He used to, at the club that LG was at the other day, he used to throw $500,000 in there.
God. Man, I wish I had some tits and ass. I'd have way more money in the bank.
Life is easier if you got tits and ass.
I technically have a butt. It's just there's not much to it.
I got an ass too. I got an ass.
And I'm trying to stay healthy so I don't get titties. You know, I'm getting old, man. I can start, you know what I mean? Stuff starts shifting around. I'm going into lockdown. I got to start eating better too. I have actually eaten better.
At this point, you're having a little fun right now. You're going to tighten back up at a certain point. You're just having a little fun right now.
Yeah, usually it's weekends where I binge. During the week, I'm pretty good, man. Honestly, I don't snack like a whole bunch during the day because I'm trying to. I don't now that I'll be 50, and it's like that doesn't all of a sudden mean like the day after I turn 50, my body's going to fall apart. But it's like this is the symbolic. Like I'm still middle aged, but I'm on the backside of that middle age. You know, in 10 more years, I'm gonna be. Hey, welcome in the building. All of a sudden I'm gonna have trouble talking.
Hey, by then we better own like
we'll be fine.
Other shows.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
I ain't trying to do that.
No. Oh yeah, by then we'll be making money while we're asleep. You know what I mean? What was it? Warren Buffett? Either get to the point in your life where you make money while you're asleep, or you'll work until the day you die. You know what I mean? We got to get to the point where
our grandfathers worked. Our grandfathers worked till they passed.
Till they dropped dead. I know, man. We're trying to end that cycle. So that all being said, I'm trying not to eat so much and eat better a little bit. It's a work in progress, man. It's hard, you know, especially this time of the year where you got Thanksgiving dinner ordered and Christmas time and everybody's got pie and cake and ice cream and shit like that, cookies and. Yeah, you pack on that extra 4 or 5 over the holidays, you know, trying to stay that on. Because it's easy, it's harder to burn off when you get my age, you know what I mean? Yeah, Rudy, you've had some big waves over the last 10 years, you know?
Oh yeah.
Where were you at your most?
When I'm not in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
330.
No way.
Yeah, easy.
Dang, man, for real? Good Lord. Yikes. When was that? Okay.
5'9", 330.
When was that?
No, dude, my wife had every right to leave me. Like, hold on. Let me fix something. I'm gonna go on a little rant here. Let me fix something.
Yes, sir. Oh, he's about to fix. Oh, yeah, he's a little bit in delay, isn't he, LG? He's like screwed up a little bit. Well, until he gets back, look at there. I'm going to talk about this dude something. We got to give this guy a name, LG. You see what that is? It's my kettle, Holmes. This is the 2024 in the building. Red Kettle, benefiting the children of the Salvation Army and families. Although we're using this year to also promote the barbecue cook-off at the Peacock Club. So we're going to donate money to the Salvation Army. I got my kettle, so y'all be looking for me. Then I've got this QR code here. You know what I mean? So if you find me in the public, click that QR code or just put actual cold hard cash. And before y'all make fun of this, the kids did this. I had the kids at the club do this for me. And they did a peacock. It's not a turkey. It's actually a peacock because they go to the Peacock Center over there by Woodlawn Lake. And so what we need to do is we need to put some pictures on this size, though. It's still not done, but that's the beginning of our kettle. It's an actual peacock this year, so kids did that. Where's am I alive? Am I still doing a thing? Oh, there we go. What happened? You good?
No, I'm good. No, I was gonna
Yes, sir.
say, first of
Go
all,
ahead.
shout out to the kids. Y'all did
Thank
a
you.
great job on the kettle. I'm
Thank
proud of y'all, and I'm looking forward
These
to
are our
Mike raising
kids.
a bunch of money for y'all. But no, I was
Do it.
gonna say, like, we have this the till death do us part shit, right?
Yeah.
When my wife met me, I was 185.
Svelte.
She like, if you want to believe that somebody's just supposed to love you and be married to you no matter what, like, she had every right to be like, this ain't what I signed up for. Thank God that she's not that person. I thank God that she's a great person and stood by me through my worst times. You know what I mean? But if you think someone's supposed to stand by you while you just let yourself totally go, it's unrealistic. Like, what happened for me, especially the way my wife looks, is not normal. And I don't want you to think like, oh, well, we got married and it's till death do us part. No, that's like, you have to take care of yourself. It's a part of it. It's fucked up as it sounds and as shallow as it sounds. Taking care of yourself and caring about yourself and caring about how you look and your appearance and all of that shit matters when you're in a relationship. Again, I got lucky that she stood by me through my worst times. Like, I just didn't give a shit. I was just like, I'm Rudy J. I didn't really like, I don't never really let public opinion sway me, but that I should never, I will never look like that again. But if you think someone's going to stand by you while you just let yourself go to shit, what happened for me is not normal. You got to take care of yourself. You got to care about yourself. You got to care about how you look, and you got to give a shit, or you'll end up single. I got lucky. So thank you, baby. Love you.
Well, it's unfair, when
It is unfair.
it's unfair to your partner when you
It
let
is,
yourself
right, Mike?
Yeah,
You
for
agree with
sure.
me, right? Like, I know that's
100%. I do. I
it's
do.
not
It's
a
not shallow. No.
it's not a popular opinion.
Because also a lot of times, and I'm not saying this was your case, a lot of times though, when someone lets themselves go physically, that also symbolizes maybe they're letting themselves go mentally too.
Yes,
Like
very
that's their
much
way
so
of dealing with some
mentally.
other issues. And then that's not trying to get all psychological, not that I'm qualified. But normally like someone that does let themselves go when they have a partner with a beautiful wife like you, so a lot of times that's just something else. You got other issues, but you're taking it out. You're
I think you're
projecting
right.
other issues on food,
I think you're
psychologically
right.
speaking. Yeah, and
Like,
that
some
opens up
people
a big
don't
can.
eat when they're depressed. I'm a
Right.
eater. When I'm down, I eat.
Mhm.
Some people
Mm,
can't eat. Some people, when they're down, they lose a ton of weight. I'm the exact
mm.
opposite. If I'm down and I'm going through it,
Yeah.
I eat through it, which is weird because most times
Interesting.
when you got shit going on, you're like, yo, I don't have no appetite. I'm freaking depressed. I'm
Yeah.
out of it. And you just like, don't eat. I'm the
Yeah.
opposite.
That's
And
fine.
a lot of America is that way.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of these Americans, like, everybody's like, oh, well, the whole world's obese. Like, nobody wants to be. That's the other thing about going through obesity is you have to be honest with yourself, in the sense of, like, you make jokes about yourself to keep people from making jokes about you, but
Oh yeah.
you're really miserable.
Mhm.
Like, I was miserable, but because I'm just a confident person, I could talk my way through it. But I was
Mhm.
miserable. Like, I avoided
Sure.
mirrors. I avoided mirrors. I hated when it was time to go somewhere. Like, that's when
Are you
you really
serious?
realize.
Wow,
That's when
man.
you really realize when you're overweight, when it's time to go somewhere.
Rudy J was not confident to leave the house. Is that what you
No,
just told me?
no. Yes,
Wow,
I'm
man.
dead serious, bro. Because when it's time to go out and you got to put on some bullshit, you got to put on a fucking shower curtain because that's the only thing that fits. You're miserable, bro. Like, and nobody likes being morbidly obese. I don't give a shit how much.
Of
Like,
course
it's
not.
not fat shaming. It's not fat shaming. It's like, yo, get healthy. Get healthy, right? So
Mhm.
instead of making fun of yourself and instead of being miserable, start taking the steps to fix it.
Amen, sir.
Because nobody's going to fix it for you. Like, there's nothing anybody can do for you. Just hopefully you have a wife like mine that'll stick by you until you figure it out.
Outstanding. Are you bringing her on Sunday?
Yes.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah,
Nina's coming
for
too.
sure. Awesome.
They chatted it up at our last remote at Slackers. The other
Yeah,
day.
they
That was
did.
good to see. Yeah. So I'm glad you're bringing everybody on Sunday. So, by the way, let me promote that. So Sunday, noon to 2. F the Cowboys. It's going to be a boring loss. They have nobody healthy. Washington's looking to bounce back from last week and get right. They're going to curb stomp the clickbaits. Or just have it on your phone or whatever. If you're going to the Auto and Truck Show Sunday, know this. We will be there. And I can't wait for you to see where we're going to be, man. We are
so you saw where we're setting up? You saw
that's why I went this morning and they showed us where we're going to be. We're basically on the main walkway. Like when you first walk in, you can go right or left. We're on the main walkway. You're going to have to walk around our setup to get to the stuff. Everybody that walks in between noon and 2 at the car show on Sunday will see you and me and LG. Can't wait, man. This is going to be a great deal. Excellent exposure. And what a hell of an event to get the exposure at. The car show is awesome. Like I said, we went today, saw the lowriders, saw some amazing Range Rovers. I'm a big Range Rover guy.
Me too.
I don't own one. I plan to one day. I like Range Rovers and Audis, and I told you we hung out with the lowrider guys, and our spot on Sunday is absolutely choice. So come hang out with us at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center on Sunday from noon to 2. Me and Rudy will be out there, and when it gets over, we're gonna walk around and do all the games. They got a lot of stuff for kids. They got a bunch of little lowrider models that you can like get your kid on and like with a remote control, and like these little cars that they bounce up and down. Yeah, they have a karaoke thing. They have all kinds of stuff for kids, man. So it's a really cool bit. They have a pet adoption set up amidst all these different cars, and so it's going to be a cool scene for anybody of all ages, whether you're a car nut or not. So come out, hang out with us at the car show on Sunday from noon to 2. All right, what's in your head tonight, man? What's going on? We got. By the way, hang on. Y'all want to give us money? Please jump into the chat. I've seen a couple already come down. We got to give them some love. You can jump on there and buy us coffees. You can join in the super chat. And anyway, I just want to get that out. All right, what's in your head, man? What's going on?
Man, I went on the way home. I was like, damn. Like Friday morning? Yeah, let's do Friday morning. Friday nights, I was like, damn, you got to be some confident son of a bitches to do a podcast on Friday night at 9:30 Central Standard Time. Like you know what I mean? Like
we're accommodating LG. He was out of town. It's a good gig for him.
Well, it ain't even about LG. I just at this point, it's like, yo, you got Slackers, you got Jay Ribaldo.
Yeah.
Orlando Kell, Texas Cheer,
yes, sir,
etc. Like we got obligations. Like most podcasts, and this is why sometimes I even have a hard time telling people there's a podcast because everyone has one.
Right.
And I don't know how to tell people like this ain't your little brother's podcast.
No,
you know
this is our job. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Have to do this.
We have sponsorships to fill. Like your little brother takes off on Friday night because no one gives a shit. No disrespect. Keep going, little Tommy. Keep going. But what I'm saying,
keep at it, little yayo. Keep your little podcast
keep going. But like, I was like, damn, we really doing a Friday night pod.
I know it's not ideal. Next week we'll be back on.
I'm fine with it. I'm not mad. I was gonna.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not happy about it. but I'm happy for LG because he has that Nokia gig every year.
LG got lemon pepper. LG got Lou Williams lemon pepper. Yeah, LG had a great great week. He stayed in a freaking borderline mansion. He was down the street from Magic City. He was at a freaking tech convention. LG had the best week of all time.
Yeah, but he made his money. He worked his ass off during the day, though. I mean, he earned the playtime. He did.
I don't know if he worked his ass off.
We got money rolling in. Presley Vallis, $2. Thank you, Presley. What we got? What else we got down here? Let me scroll the deal. Oh, my man Isaac's in. Oh, Luis Flores, $5. Good evening, fellas. Thank you, and be safe in the building. Yeah, we're at home. We're being safe tonight. We're responsible adults. Isaac the third, $20. Thank you, Isaac. Grandparents lived to be 193 years old. Took better care of themselves back then. Here's to good health for us all. God bless. Yeah, it's because his grandparents lived in a time where burgers were like this.
Well, not only that, Mike,
and you ate twice a day.
They ate off the land.
Correct.
It wasn't.
They didn't have all this bullshit in our food.
Yeah, they ate off the land. Like Grandpa would go kill the pig. Grandpa would go kill the cow. Grandpa would go pick the corn. Grandma would go get the greens, and it was farm to table.
Bingo.
We get that shit that's like, let's spray some shit on it. Let's pee on it. You know, what's up, LG?
Also, just going to give a shout out to the new side twitches we got up in here. LG Stinky Fingers just followed on Twitch. LG Stinky Fingers. They smelled like lemon pepper last night.
Sure they did.
Slippy Jips.
Yeah, sure they did.
Slippy Jips also subscribed on Twitch.
Smelled like lemon pepper.
Hey,
is that her name? She go by lemon pepper.
She went by Shadynasty.
Shadynasty. Yeah.
Or Shady Nasty, depending on how you space it.
Yeah. LG went swimming in the candy last night in Atlanta.
LG he had some Reese's
sweet
Pieces.
tooth, baby. He had that
He had
sweet
some Reese's
tooth.
Pieces. Ain't nothing wrong with
I will
sweet
tell
tooth.
you this though. I've never seen as many like 9 or 10 dark-skinned black women. I'm talking like black. That were like supermodels, just everywhere.
Were they African?
You're not gonna see that in
was
San
Georgia.
Antonio.
That's Atlanta.
They were
You're not gonna see it. It's Atlanta, DC. There's a few cities where you'd be like, "Oh shit!" Like you forget because like, but you in Atlanta, so like, yeah, you're gonna see that. San Antonio we're what? And somebody could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mind. I want to say we make up 7 to 10% of the population.
Yeah, if that. 7. I think it might be 7.
I'm being nice with 7 to 10.
Yeah. No, most of the clubs here in town are Latinas with bullet holes that have been healed.
Jesus Christ.
And cesarean sections.
You can tell when someone's been shot because the scars are circular. My stepdad Ernest had a bunch of those. My grandpa on my mama's side had scars from getting shot. You ever seen somebody had scars from getting shot?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. So my stepdad Ernest, he had round scars, big round scars in his side. Had 3 of them. My grandpa had round scars right in the front of his belly. Someone shot my grandpa in the belly twice one night. And my stepdad Ernest, he got shot on 2 different occasions. Happened to be in the same side of his body. And the son of a bitch lived. Crazy scene. Super insane. Anyhow, that'll bring it back to the clubs. LG had a good time in Atlanta, but I'm glad.
How far are we from catching Kai Cenat and being 500,000 subscribers? How far are we away from Kai Cenat on Twitch?
We have 32 followers, so
all right. Hey, we just started.
We're well on our way,
and we're old men.
We're on the way. That's for sure.
We're on all platforms. You know, we're on our usual YouTube, we're on Spotify and iHeart. But recently, we have gotten ourselves on Twitch, and I have a way to build our following. So my kid MJ is a video game fool, and has volunteered to come play video games with us on our Twitch channel.
Word.
I got the twins with me for the next 30 days. So I'm going to be bringing them to the house. We need to stop down and do some Twitch posts with my kid. Don't you agree?
I'm down.
Call of Duty and whatever.
I'd like to see your kid kick your ass in Madden or something.
That'd be great. Let's
Or
do it.
whatever.
Let's get that. I can string that together as soon as Monday if y'all want to. Absolutely, for sure. No question. All right. What else today? We got to get to some live spots. It
Do
is
we?
Friday night. We're chilling. We got Jay Ribaldo, who has now, so that house he listed, now they're going to have an open house tomorrow. Flash that up there, LG. Look at that. Boom. We got that. This is the one I've been talking about the last couple of weeks. This is
Yeah.
the listing, and you can see all of Jay's listings on his Facebook page. This one particularly here is up in the UC. It's in Universal City. Excellent neighborhood, good schools up by the Air Force Base. This 2-story home here is listed at just $307,900, and they're having an open house tomorrow. 4 bedrooms. I misspoke last night. It actually has 4.
You said 3, right?
I did. Yep. 2.5 baths and over 2,400 square feet, and they're having an open house tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 at this particular house. It's 10418 Spring Circle up in Universal City. Go to the listings on his Facebook page to find it and go to the open house tomorrow. Good times. Jay Ribaldo. Hit him up. He's the official real estate agent of us, 210-887-1081, or you can email Jay directly at jribaldo.com. And it's jribaldo at kw.com, and the website's ribaldo.com. So just look up.
Is he even in the country?
No, he's in the Philippines.
Oh.
But his partner, one of his teammates, is going to be doing the open house tomorrow. So let's get that damn thing sold. It's time. It's time. Jimbo EPTX is in here. Mike's childhood to adulthood would make for a great sitcom. You know, I thought about writing it all down one time for a drama, and then I thought about it. I thought, actually, this would make a very good sitcom. Just make it fun.
Well, this is the thing. Eminem, while he had a bunch of hits, a lot of his success came from him telling his stories about how tumultuous his relationship was with his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like reality is
Kim.
reality.
Reality Kim was
sells.
the girlfriend. Yeah,
Kim
for
was
sure.
the girl.
Okay. No, man. I think it would be funny.
I don't know how much you would want to delve into, though.
Well, I will tell you this. So I talked to my mother about this, and she said, "Hey, make sure I'm dead. I'll give you my approval. I'll give you my approval, but I got to be dead." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Well, wherever my mama is, she's like, "Oh, go ahead, mijo. Go ahead." I don't know. How to. I mean, a sitcom. I could just like write my stories. I don't know how to write a sitcom. That's a whole different thing. Like I don't know how to write for television. You know, if JD Vance can get rich and go viral with his story, I think I could too if I wrote it well enough. If I really made it read well. I've thought about it. Maybe
Sure.
I'm being arrogant. I don't
get
know.
rich by writing that story.
How do you get rich? The movie?
Peter Thiel gave him a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah. We'll see. But then he went. But he wrote the book though. How did
He's got
Peter
a
Thiel
bunch of
know
handouts. Yeah, that's not how he got rich. He was rich before that.
So wait, Peter Thiel gave him the money before he wrote the book?
Yes. He put him through school, paid for all his education.
Oh, then he wrote the book later on. What was that book called? Hillbilly Elegy?
Something.
Hillbilly
it's on
Elegy.
Netflix, I think, or one of those.
Well,
things.
if I can get me a multi-million-dollar donor, then maybe I can write a book too about
you
myself.
can write anything if you have millions of dollars.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right. Did you guys see this story? By the way, let me stop down. A couple of headline news items tonight before we get into this. UTSA is playing well. My man, Jeff Traylor, I told you. Give Jeff time. Let's get into conference play. And let's see how things go. He had half his damn roster's been hurt this year. He lost Frank Harris. He had to put a new quarterback in. They had a shitty start. There's no doubt about that. A shitty start. But they are up on Temple right now, 50-47. Oh, no, 50-27. They're rolling in the fourth quarter. It's 50-27. Luke McCown's finally kicking ass and playing well. Make it 51-27, and it just went final. Birds win 51-27. They're 6-5, and they now clinch a bowl. That football team was what, 1-3, 1-4, and now they're 6-5. And but they got a tough one next week, though. They got to go up to West Point and play Army.
Let me tell you something.
Well, the start they had,
I love
Jeff-
what they're doing.
Jeff turned it
Army's
around.
Army's gonna stomp a mud hole in them, but that's
Probably
okay.
Probably so, but that's okay. After the start they had and the turnover they've had and the injuries they've had, I'm going to give them a I'm going to give them a pass. So UTSA wins tonight. Other headlines this evening: Brock Purdy and Nick Bosa are out for the big game against the Packers. I just don't think the Niners are going to get it right this year. They're notorious for having shitty first halves and then figuring out in December. They've been so snake bit. I don't know that San Francisco is going to figure it out. What else tonight? The Giants have cut Daniel Jones, his request. He wanted out of there.
Okay, I get that.
Yep.
But at what point, and this is what drives players crazy, when does the GM get fired for saying, Saquon, you can leave. We're going to give Daniel Jones a whole bunch of money. You don't matter. Okay, cool. But the GM's made a lot of mistakes. At what point? And the thing about when the GM walks away, they got to pay him every dime they signed to. Whereas with the players, like, okay, here's a loophole. Here's a loophole. Here's a loophole. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was on a Tuesday, not a Friday. Like, it's bullshit.
It is. I agree. The Giants GM, his name is Shane, Schone.
Screw that dude.
His ass is fired the second the season's over. They played in Dallas on Thanksgiving with who's playing for them this Sunday? They got the Anthony Soprano out there playing quarterback. Yeah. And come on, man. Look how shitty the Giants. It's ridiculous. That's New York. That's the Giants. That's Big Blue. And that guy let that team go to shit like that. So Daniel Jones is a free agent on the street. What else today? The sun
Do you
is
want
hot.
Daniel Jones?
No, God, no. He's terrible. I was wrong about him. I thought he was going to be pretty good. I don't want anything to do with Daniel Jones. He sucks.
Okay, cool.
The sun is hot. Water is wet. The sky is blue. And Zion Williamson is hurt again and not even close to returning. They have an update on him today, and they said he's nowhere close to getting back. He's fat and doesn't stay in shape, and he's constantly hurt. What an asshole.
He's NBA fat.
I'm going to punch him.
NBA fat. Give me that plate. Whatever he is, it's like the tattoo. Oh, he got a new tattoo showing it off. And look, again, I would, if I could be Zion size, me, Rudy J, podcaster, TV host for the Air Force,
influencer,
Texas cheerleader, influencer,
giant penis.
Yes, I would take that body for an NBA player. If you were like, what is the last person on earth you want to be shaped like as an NBA player? It would be Zion. It would be Zion, Joker, Luka. Those would be my bottom three. But the problem is Luka and Joker, they've been to finals. Joker's won finals.
Yep.
Like if I was an NBA player, I would never want to be shaped or the size of Zion. The Pelicans gave him $300 million. This is the thing, man. And Philly's going through this. The Pelicans are going through this. There's some guys that you're going to give $300 million to, and they're not going to care no more. Not everybody has Mamba mentality.
No.
Not everybody. Yeah. Like if you, I'm going to be totally honest with you, Mike. If you give me $300 million, I don't know if I'm working out 4 times a day. I don't know if I give a shit. I'm just trying to be honest. That's why I'm not gonna rip Zion. I'm not gonna rip Joel Embiid because it's hard to want to. Because again, like if I hit the Powerball tomorrow or the Mega Millions tomorrow,
Bye-bye,
I'm
Love
not-
You Heart TV.
Now I'm not bye-bye Love Your Heart TV. This is easy. I can get up and do this all day. I'm
Yeah,
gonna buy
it's
some
fun.
billboards.
This
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna buy
fun.
some billboards. We're gonna buy some studio. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
To go run 39 horses
Mhm.
at 4 a.m. and I got 300 million.
Yep.
Joel Embiid don't give a shit. Zion don't give a shit. Like this, the goal was to get mama house, get rich, and never have to worry. Like nobody has to worry about anything. I've reached my goal.
Check.
I've reached my goal.
Right.
And Zion and Joel Embiid are showing us like,
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit.
Zion doesn't
What?
love ball.
Zion
He doesn't want to be
don't-
great.
Mike, he don't care.
No, he don't
Everybody's
wanna
like,
be
why won't he's got 300 million? Just get a trainer and a nutritionist.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows that. He don't give a shit.
Mhm. I know. It's unfortunate.
It sucks. It
Sucks because he's so good. I know. A court in Dublin, Ireland ruled today that Conor McGregor
What happened?
has to pay a woman 248,000 euros.
What happened?
Sexually assaulted her in a hotel in 2017. She sued, went to court. It's been a while. No conviction, no jail. But the court said, yeah, dude, you're liable, though. You got to cut her a check for $248K. And he's going to have to do it. Meanwhile, Jake, what's his face, who cakewalked through Tyson, Jake Paul, has called out Conor McGregor and wants to fight him next in UFC. Not boxing, but grappling. Oh, wait, is Jake LaMotta still alive? Because Jake Paul wants to fight him too. Where's Larry Holmes these days? Maybe Jake Paul can fight Larry Holmes. Hey, asshole, you fought Tyson. It's great. I gave you your flowers. Go fight a real boxer, you big ussy with a P. Conor McGregor's washed, just like Mike Tyson is in all phases. It's ridiculous. Stupid.
I would love for Canelo. I would love Canelo won't
take
because
him
because Canelo loves the sport of boxing. But if Canelo would have really I would love to see Canelo beat dog shit down.
I would too.
Jake Paul's leg, but he won't do it. It's beneath him.
Damn right. All right, and we'll move on. But one more quick little sports snort, just because there's so much going on tonight that I saw. Pay attention to this Tampa Bay Devil Rays stadium situation.
What's going on?
I'm just putting that there. I'm just going to put the little thought out there. So they had the hurricane, and it destroyed the roof of Tropicana Field, which is a piece of shit stadium that was a piece of shit in 1999. Imagine what a piece of shit it is now. It's petrified piece of shit. The storm destroyed the roof. The Rays have already come out and said there's no way we can play at Tropicana Field next season. The Rays are going to play in the spring training home of the Yankees, which is in Tampa Bay. It's only an 11,000-seat stadium, and they won't sell that out because of what a shit baseball town Tampa Bay is when it comes to the Rays. So the city council voted yesterday. They voted down a proposal to fix the roof of Tropicana Field. And so the Rays are like, well, what the hell? We can't play in a minor league stadium with 11,000 seats beyond. Okay, next year's fine. Y'all need to fix this stadium. The city council was like, nah, we're not going to fix that. Miss me with that. We're not doing it. And so the general manager and the president of the Devil Rays was asked, well, what now? And he said, I have no idea where we go from here. Just as this city gets ready to build a brand new Spurs arena, to completely overhaul the Alamo Dome, to add a sky bridge that connects 37 from one end to the other, to build new apartments and businesses and restaurants and whatnot, keep an eye on the Devil Rays situation in Tampa. Their city council refuses to fix their stadium. The Rays are going to, at some point, and they have a contract with the city, of course, for that stadium. But at some point, the Rays are going to go to Major League Baseball and say, look, we can't get them to help us fix the stadium. Why don't you call somebody else in another town? Maybe it's Louisville. Maybe it's Indianapolis.
This is that Chappelle.
Maybe it's San Antonio. Keep an eye on the Devil Rays Stadium sitch. We'll see. It's wishful
I
thinking, I
would
know, but just again, something
I
to keep
would
your eyes
put
on.
it if I was MLB, I'm going to Nashville.
Also on the list for sure.
I'm going to
Rising city.
Nashville. Nashville is, from what I'm told, I've never been. It's the South Las Vegas. I ain't
Sure.
been,
It's awesome.
but
It's great. I love it.
I love my city, Mike. But I probably got 15 cities before I get to San Antonio.
I don't know that I've got 15, but
Until we go like this over the old people that are running our town. Until we do that, I wouldn't come to San Antonio. What? Get the fuck out of here. San Antonio, I'd laugh. San Antonio. Hey, that's cute.
Ruben Don Juan's in here. Ask Rudy which Texas cheer location and which lit kit should I go to. He's ready to.
Let's
he
do
lives,
it.
I don't know where. I think he lives down. Now his restaurant's on the inner west side.
No, I'm the closest Texas
location,
cheer
which
I'm to. I'm closest to Texas cheer liquor number 9.
Yeah, but he's
The
down in
one
the
in
inner city.
Shaneville.
LG, here's where you swoosh into. We segue into the Texas cheer.
What's
lifestyle.
inner city?
Inside 410.
Oh, number 8.
Okay.
You should go to number 8, the one off of 410 and Military next to the Academy.
Yeah, I've been there with you.
That's where you should go. And
right.
the lit kit you should get is the Hulk Smash.
What's in Hulk Smash? Okay.
Hypnotic, Hennessy, and a bunch of other liquor.
Right. Does Hulk come over and bang your wife while you roll video on it and post it? Not yours, Rudy. Other people's.
Shout out to Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah, Bubba was all about it. So was
what did
Mrs.
Bubba the Love Sponge say?
He had Hulk come over and do things to his wife, and Bubba videotaped his own wife being Hulk smashed by Hulk Hogan. Yes, sir.
Wait, who said this?
No, it's a thing. The video got out. It was like on, I don't know, Deadspin, I think, had this video years ago. You remember Deadspin? They had this out years ago. I think it was Deadspin or Radar or somebody like that. And Hulk Hogan actually sued Radar or Deadspin. I think it was Deadspin. Hulk Hogan sued Deadspin and won like $200 million. Deadspin went out of business because of Hulk Hogan, because they released that video without permission. And Hulk sued their ass.
So Hulk really went and took somebody's wife to Pound Town?
While the husband videoed it. Yes, sir.
They rolled tape on it.
Yes, sir.
And even though this really happened, he was
damn sure did, brother. Damn sure did, brother.
And he was able to get money for that, even though he really
Hulk
did
didn't
this.
want that out. It was just for their own pleasure, their personal video. Hulk didn't want it to get on Deadspin, and he sued and won the case. Damn right. So all that to say, get the Hulk Smash lit kit, Ruben. That's where you should go. He just texted he's going again tomorrow. Very good. Excellent, Ruben. Take a picture and send it to us, and we'll post it. We got November specials for the next week plus. Gasallero del Diablo wine, whether it's the Cabernet, the Pinot Noir, the Merlot, or the Malbec. All on sale for just $9.99 a bottle the rest of November, or 2 bottles for just $14.99 the rest of November. You got that redemption ride, just $24.99 a bottle. And the 818 Tequila Reposado, $34.99 a bottle. At all Texas Cheer Liquor, 7 in the area, 6 in San Antonio, 1 up in Bernie. It is in the building here on Love You Hard TV. Pauletta Man's in here. Nina goes and writes a warm, endearing book about her father. And now Mike's going to write about Theo Teardrop Bandit, Bullet Hole Scar Ernest, and Chop Chop Bear shitting on the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. It was the Dallas Times Herald, but yes. It was the Dallas Times Herald. Eric Bishop's in here. 99.99. EB, my man. Devil Rays had a brand new stadium signed for. However, according to the local news around here, it's now in trouble of getting done. That's right. The owner's like, the stadium is totally in the air because they were going to get a new one. San Antonio needs a mayor who wants to be super aggressive and go get them ALA Las Vegas, a la Las Vegas, and their mayor getting sued for all sports. I know, man. I know. Well, we're gonna have a new mayor because Ron's term is up, and
Oh shit, I like Ron.
I love Ron. I'll miss him. Thunderdomer, former guest of this show. I have no idea who I'm gonna vote for mayor. I am still just trying to fill that whole thing out.
I'll probably run.
You probably would get more votes than some of the dumbasses running now. You ought to run for city council is what you ought to do. Although you don't live in San Antonio technically, do you? Or are you in San Antonio? You in San Antonio?
Can I run for city council, babe?
It depends on if your district is up or not.
Or am I out of the limits? Can I run for city council? Yeah. Can I run?
Rudy goes to his wife for information.
What?
Rudy's clearly had 2 glasses of whiskey at this point in time. 3 cigars.
She says she don't know the requirements.
I got to see what district you're in and see who your person is and when their term's up. I'd love to be your campaign manager. I think we could get this done. Really do.
I'd win.
Together,
I would win. I would win.
I think so too. I think if you let me help you, I think you would win the shit out of it.
I would lie. I'd be like, hey, ma'am, I go to their door.
That's what they all do.
What's your biggest concern? My HOA sucks. I'm going to fix it. Vote Rudy. What's your biggest concern? Education. I'm going to fix it. Vote for Rudy. I just go to every door and lie. How hard could it be?
Well, then you're ahead of the game already. You're already doing what politicians do. You got it down pat. All right. It's in the building. Thank you to our people. All right. So thank you to Slackers, the official sports bar of this show, too. 5 locales. Got the one up in the medical center off of Fredericksburg Road. You got the one off of Thousand Oaks. You got the one off of Nacogdoches, what Rudy likes to call Slackadocious. You've got the one by the mall.
It's the house Rudy built.
Recta. Yeah, it is the house that you built. And then downtown on St. Mary's. Drove past there a couple of days ago. The place was looking great. It was hopping, too, about 8 o'clock at night. So thank you to Slackers, the official sports bar of In the Building. All right, so I don't want to call this this is not really a Mexican drug cartel report, but it is interesting, and it is disturbing, and a little bit scary. So did you hear last month Patrick Mahomes, Tyler's own, and Travis Kelce's house, their houses both got robbed while they were playing a game in Kansas City? Yeah, it happened on the same night. So it's not, they don't even live next door to each other. So it was a Monday night game. The Chiefs were playing, so nobody was home, and someone robbed the shit out of Tyler's own Patrick Mahomes' house up in Kansas City and robbed Travis Kelce's house at the same time while they were playing the game. And that's weird. That's clearly a target situation. Well, the FBI came out today and is telling all professional sports leagues here in the country, inform your athletes that we believe that it's highly possible that a gang from South America is targeting American athletes' homes. Crazy, right? So this came down on ABC News. Detectives in several states across the entire country are investigating whether or not this crime, this gang that's based down in South America, is behind a string of recent high-profile professional athletes' robberies in all these different states. Sources caution this is only one avenue investigators are pursuing as they try to solve the break-ins, though, but they really believe this could be calculated. The same night that Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce got robbed, Bobby Portis of the Milwaukee Bucks, he got robbed too. Yeah, he got robbed too. Pretty crazy, man. that athletes are now getting targeted. But in LA, that's been a thing that's been going on for years where like idiots will target celebrities' houses in
Well,
LA, wait till they're making a movie or whatever, rob their place. These are just athletes, and it's a bunch of different states, and it's creeped out the FBI something awful. And the leagues are now sending out memos to all guys in their league saying, hey, be careful. We're being targeted by the same gang, perhaps, that's based in South America. It's insane.
Damn.
That's scary, man.
It's super scary.
It happened to Mike Conley. Remember Mike Conley, the point guard of the Timberwolves?
For the Grizzlies?
Happened to him. He recently got robbed. Big time.
Didn't Manu's family, I hope this was when he was still a Spur. Didn't Manu's family go through something like that?
Manu Ginobili? I don't think so. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But it scares it's weird that it's just ball players. It's scattered out across the country. It's clearly the same people, man. I don't know if it's a Mexican a gang in Argentina, but it's clearly the same group of folks, and they're spread out over different states. What's up, Santonio Jones? Just donated $1.99 in the super chat. I need whatever Rudy's sipping. Cheers, fellas. Oh, he's got that chicken cock. Chicken cock. Let's do some punches.
When?
All right, it's people I want to punch presented by Orlando.
We talked about that after the year was over.
Oh, here we go. What are we going here? Hang on, let's listen to this. This is interesting.
What are you talking about? I know. Well, then why would you bring it up on there?
Listen to this. What's going on?
Nada.
Are you sure?
Nada way.
Nada way. Nada way. How much Spanish do you know? I bet you know a little bit by now.
I don't know. I should know way more Spanish than I do.
Dude, I get bagged on every day by homegirl in there.
But my wife doesn't have the patience to teach me. She gets
Anybody
frustrated.
you need to punch tonight before we get the hell out of here? I got to go to bed.
No.
I'm tired.
I'm good.
No, you're good.
I'm good.
All right. I want to punch my upstairs neighbor.
Are they tap dancing Gregory Hines on your head?
Let me say these are good kids. So I don't want to be too specific because I don't want to give away where I live. But I've got 3 dudes that live above us. They all 3 play golf for Trinity University. Okay? They're golfers for Trinity. Big, tall kids. They're very athletic too for golfers. Good kids. We've lived in this place probably 3.5, 4 months. It's a very nice condo, you know. How the hell they afford to live up there? Maybe they go to Trinity, you know. They're whatever. They seem like good kids. They're always super polite. How you doing? Good morning, sir. Nice to see you. I'll see them in the morning with their clubs and stuff. And in the 3-ish months that Nina and I have lived in this particular condo, we've had no issues with these kids. Not one. I rarely hear a peep from them. So last night we just finished doing our podcast, and I go in there and get in bed. I'll go brush my teeth, blah, 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 throw my nightshirt on, and we hop into bed. And all of a sudden I'm sitting there trying to fade out. All of a sudden I hear, and Nina gets up and goes, what is that? I go, I don't know. Is it the dog scratching the door? No. Nina goes, I think there's someone on the patio. So she goes over and opens up the drapes. One of these kids, I guess, couldn't get in the front door because they weren't answering the door, and he was probably hammered. He scaled up my balcony to get upstairs like Spider-Man. This kid's like 6'3", weighs about 225 pounds. So I look out the window and I just see these boots climbing. I just see 2 pair of boots climbing right outside my window, using my damn patio fence to get up to the next level. I'm like, this kid's gonna kill himself. I didn't say nothing. I just watched and watched. Finally, he got up there, and I heard him knocking on the sliding door. Let me in, man. Let me in. Shit, let me in. He was hammered.
To your apartment.
Upstairs, right above me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I guess his roommates were passed out. I heard him. I can tell he was taking off his boots, and I think he slept on the patio above us.
I
So I go
guarantee
out
you
there
he
this
slept on the
morning.
patio.
I go out there this morning. This fool has knocked down. So I have put up these really nice. I put this. You've been over here in my apartment. I got this nice. I put this black screen up to block the sun and give us some privacy. This fool has knocked down half my screen with his damn boots, scaling my wall to get up to his upstairs, risking his life. Kid could have killed himself. And he knocked nails out of my wall. So I had nails on my patio. I had my damn screen thing knocked down halfway. I had to spend 10 minutes today putting it back up. I want to punch my idiot golfer neighbor for getting too drunk and couldn't get in his own apartment and literally scaled 2 stories like freaking Spider-Man up to the second level. I'm impressed by the athleticism, but he messed up my damn screen. So punch him. Good kid. I'm going to give him a mulligan. They're going to get punched, but I'm going to give him a mulligan because they've never given us any issues before. So it's Orlando Kill, the official family lawyer of this show. My man, O'Kel. Okay. Hit him up if you are in need of a family lawyer. This is the man. Yeah, this is the man. I was talking to him earlier today, and he's got a case that's going to wrap into the weekend. So he's doing double time. So extra shout out tonight to my man, Orlando Kell. He had a case he thought was going to get done this morning. It's not going to get done at least until Monday, maybe Tuesday. But that's how it goes. Orlando is in it for the long haul. It is what it is.
Hopefully everybody else is too.
Yeah, absolutely. So hit up Orlando Kill, the official family lawyer of our show at 210-775-4995. I say, yeah, you're probably right, Eric Bishop. I'm glad he wasn't driving. At least he scaled the fence and crashed out on the patio. It beats getting in a car. You're right, Mike. You're right, Eric, for sure. Email Orlando, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. Okay, we're done. I'm tired. I got that much left. I want to drink it to y'all's honor.
What you drinking? Penelope toasted?
Yeah. Oh, you bet. Penelope, and now I am toasted. That's so good. Penelope's so good, man. I haven't had chicken cock. I want to get some of that. I really do. I wasn't being stupid. All right, we're done. Going night-night.
See y'all Sunday.
See y'all Sunday at the car show, the San Antonio Auto and Truck Show at the Hank B. Gonzalez Convention Center. Come and say hi, say what's up, hang out, make us look good with it. This is really cool they're letting us do this. They ain't but one podcast at the car show this year, and it's you and me, sir. It's
Give me some.
Love you, man. Love you, boys.
Love you.
Love you, LG. Welcome home. All right, see y'all Sunday. Love you hard. Namaste. Get some sleep. Mark that.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.